just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium, here in Las Vegas. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Not much room to operate there. He'll get only to about the 24. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. Intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Here's a run. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll go with him again. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Purdy. He's got his big tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
And it really just comes down to the protection. You're sitting there 3rd and goal. You have to give your quarterback the opportunity, Mike, to work through all of his progressions, and you need time to do it. Then it just comes down to making the right read. Touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Mims sent in motion here. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They'll look to throw. Taking off. He's going to air this one out. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run. It's a counter. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll roll out here with Purdy. The throw on the run is complete. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Purdy works out of the pistol. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up. Second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. A big hole. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown Sentinels. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The extra point is good. And the Sentinels are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. The second down throw is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll push this one downfield for balance. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jordan McGee there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. They get 14 on that hookup, and that will be a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
A handoff as they try to run it here. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here's 3rd and 7. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch, taken right around the 11-yard line. First and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The defense has got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
To the ground, a first down run. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. He'll drop to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Carlson's kick is good, and the Raiders up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. They'll go play action with Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Purdy. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. They're on the 2-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Now a give on the ground. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Here now, 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. That's enough for a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He connects with Mims. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. To the air now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how... or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On play action, here's Purdy. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
It's first down, and they'll run. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and interception. And the Raiders are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll go play action, Purdy. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
It seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Mims sent in motion here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right side here, pass is caught. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And more of the same. Another interception. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The third quarter begins with a run. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Third down. Purdy. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.